Dear students, welcome to our online learning platform. Today I will discuss roots of complex number 2 and logarithm of complex numbers. In my earlier video, roots of complex number 1, we have discussed how to find the nth roots of complex numbers. Now here we will discuss how to find the roots of quadratic equation. Okay. Now also we will discuss on the logarithm of complex numbers. Now consider the quadratic equation az square plus bz plus c, where a, b and c belongs to complex plane, where a is not equal to 0 has a solution in C. Now we will find the roots using the formula z equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. We name it as equation 1. We will use one more formula, that is under root of a plus ib, which is equal to root of mod z plus a by 2 plus I root of mod z minus a by 2. We name this as equation 2. We will use these two formulas to find the roots of complex equation. Now let us understand this with some examples. Determine the roots of the equation z square plus 2iz plus 2 minus 4i equal to 0. Now first we will find the value of a, b and c. Now the coefficient of z square is 1, so a equal to 1. Coefficient of z is 2i, so b equal to 2i, and the rest part is c, that is 2 minus 4i. Now first we write equation 1, that is z equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. We substitute the values of a, b and c in this equation. So our next step will be the same, z equal to minus 2i plus or minus under root of 2i square minus 4 into 1 into 2 minus 4i upon 2 into 1. Now we will simplify this equation. On simplifying this, we get z equal to minus I plus or minus root of minus 3 plus 4i. Now we need to simplify this portion. Okay, so we will use equation 2, which I have written here. Okay, now first we will find the value of mod z here. So mod z will be, we know that it is under root of x square plus y square. So this will become under root of minus 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to root of 25, which is 5. Okay, now here our a is minus 3. We substitute the value of this mod z and a in this above equation. So we get root of 5 minus 3 upon 2 plus I root of 5 plus 3 by 2. On simplifying this, we get 1 plus 2i. Okay, now we will substitute this in above equation 1. On substituting, we get z equal to minus I plus or minus 1 plus 2i. Since it is quadratic equation, we will get two roots of the given equation. See, here we are having plus or minus sign. So one time we will take plus sign and the other time we will take minus sign. First we will take plus sign and we simplify this. We get z equal to 1 plus I. On taking minus sign, we get minus 1 minus 3i. So these are the two roots of the given quadratic equation. Okay, now let us take one more example. Find the roots of the equation z square minus 5 plus iz plus 8 plus I equal to 0. Again, what is the procedure? First, we will write the values of a, b and c. See here, the coefficient of z square is 1. So, a equal to 1. Coefficient of z is minus 5 plus I. So, b equal to minus 5 plus I. And the rest part is c, that is 8 plus I. Now, we write the formula of discriminant. We substitute these values of a, b, c in this equation. We get the next equation. Okay. Now see, we will simplify this. This minus minus will become here plus. Okay. This part we will use a plus b whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square. We know that I square equal to minus 1, and we will multiply this minus 4 with 8 plus I. So we will get minus 32 minus 4I. Again, on simplifying this algebraic expression, we get here 1 by 2 5 plus I plus or minus under root of minus 8 plus 6I. We name here it equation 1. As done in example 1, first we will find the value of this portion. So first we need to find mod z. So mod z will be under root of real part square plus imaginary part square. Here the real part is minus 8 and imaginary part is 6. So we get our answer as 10. We substitute this value in the equation 2 discussed in the starting of the topic. Okay. So the equation was root of mod z plus a by 2 plus I under root of mod z minus a by 2. In place of mod z we have substituted 10, and in place of a we are putting minus 8. So we get here 1 plus 3I as a value of under root of minus 8 plus 6I. Now we put this value in the above equation 1. We get z equal to 1 by 2 5 plus I plus or minus 1 plus 3I. When we take plus sign, we get here z equal to 3 plus 2I. When we take minus sign, we get here value as 2 minus I. So these are the roots of the given quadratic equation. Okay, so it is very simple. First we put the values of a, b and c in the equation of z equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. We find the value of under root portion and we just take once the plus sign and second time we take minus sign, and then we get the roots of complex equation. Now let us discuss another topic, that is logarithm of complex number. We already know some properties of logarithm of algebraic numbers. Okay, now here we will discuss about the logarithm of complex number. Now if z equal to x plus iy is the complex number, then the formula of logarithm is log of under root of x square plus y square plus I 2n pi plus theta. Theta we know how to find according to 4 different quadrants. So this is general logarithm. Now when we put this n equal to 0, we get the value of principal logarithm. So next formula is, we denote by capital L here, log log x plus iy is equal to log under root of x square plus y square I theta. This is equation 2. Okay. Now see, we will discuss two examples. For the principal branch, show that log I cube is not equal to 3 log I. See, in general logarithm which we are using in real numbers, we can find the value of, or we can say that we can prove that log of x raised to n is equal to n log x. But this is not always true for complex number. So this is one of the example. Here we are finding for the principal logarithm. Okay. Now first we will take the LHS portion, log of I cube. Now I cube is minus I. So here we are having log of minus I. We can rewrite it as log of 0 minus I. Now we will use the above equation 2, formula of equation 2, which is equal to log of x square plus y square, that is 0 square plus 1 square, I tan inverse minus 1 by 0. Simple argument we are finding. So the next step will be log 1 plus I minus pi by 2. The value of tan inverse minus infinity will get minus pi by 2. Okay. Now log 1 will become 0. So log of I cube is equal to minus I pi by 2. Name it as equation E. Now we will take the other part, 3 log I. Now again log I can be written as log of 0 plus I. We will use formula 2, log of x square plus y square plus I theta. Again this will become log 1 and theta will become pi by 2. Log 1 is again 0. So we get here I 3 pi by 2. From equation A and equation B, we see that both the values are different. So hence we have proved that log of I cube is not equal to 3 log I. Similarly, we can prove for the general logarithm that log I square is not equal to 2 log I. Here we will use the formula for general logarithm, that is equation 1. Now let us see one more example. Write the general value of log of 1 plus I. So here we will use equation 1. Okay, general logarithm. Now the formula is again log of x square plus y square, that is 1 plus 1 plus I 2n pi tan inverse, formula is y by x. So it will become 1 by 1. So this will become log root 2 plus I 2n pi tan inverse 1 by 1 will become pi by 4. Okay. So in this way we can find the values of the logarithm of complex numbers. So now here we are clear with the two topics, that how to find the roots of quadratic equation in complex form and how to find the general and principal logarithm of complex numbers. I hope you are clear with the topic. Thank you.